Traveling to Thailand, there's a good chance you'll end up in Phuket. To be honest, the first time I visited this huge island, I wasn't a fan. Too touristy, too loud. Enjoy the serenity.
Serenity? There's no serenity here. We got buses going back and forth as loud as hell. That's what I meant.
A mass of drunken Westerners, noisy traffic, and some artist scams. But I did it wrong. On further visits, I realised Phuket is quite different. And there are parts where there is not so many tourists. But hang on, I'm one myself. And underneath the seedy stereotypes, this is an amazing place, full of beautiful people, sensational food, and some of the best beaches. Phuket is a great place. So enjoy, and let me show you the must things to do and see when you're in Phuket. When you first arrive at Phuket International Airport, if you haven't got anything arranged to get to your accommodation, I highly suggest to do so. My suggestion is to book online through PhuketShuttle.com or arrange something with your hotel. This way, this will eliminate any issues trying to get to your accommodation. Doing it pre-booked is my tip number one. If you're traveling solo, my tip is to stay in a hostel, not a hotel. Now everyone's different, everyone has different needs, different tastes, and obviously different budgets. But from experience, there is one hostel that I can recommend in Phuket, which is in Patong, and it is called Labdi Hostel. This hostel is like no other. It's the biggest hostel in Asia, and it is also probably one of the nicest hostels I've ever stayed in. It has all the facilities. It has a swimming pool, lots of common areas. It has a private room as well as shared bunk rooms. It is absolutely fantastic, and it's not that expensive. Prices do vary though depending on when you go. If you go in high season or low season, there will be a price difference. If you do want to stay in a hotel, definitely check out booking.com. You can stay in any hotel you wish, but if you're going to be in Patong, check out Labdi Hostel. It is fantastic, nice and cheap, and it has, as I said, all the facilities you need. If you wake up in the morning, my number one suggestion is if you're going to go look for some food, before you need food, you need coffee. And here on the street, you can get a nice, beautiful Thai iced coffee.
Ice, yeah.
From a street vendor.
Yeah, iced coffee, yeah. Coffee, yeah. Cold. Yeah.
Now you'll pay anywhere from 40 to 60 baht, maybe a little bit cheaper, maybe a little bit more, and as I said, it depends on high season and low season. Definitely recommend to get a Thai iced coffee. If you're looking for some activities to do, one of the activities that I recommend, it can be a little bit touristy, but it's definitely worth seeing, is the Big Buddha. The Big Buddha is made out of marble and concrete, and it's up on the Karan Hill above Patong Beach, and it is absolutely fantastic. A day trip, or at least half a day trip, is definitely required to go see this. If you want to go with a group of people, I recommend that it is better to go with a group because it'll be cheaper to get there. You can pay a driver and he'll drop you off up the hill and he'll wait for you. If you're by yourself, you'll find that it's quite expensive. A group will be cheaper and you can negotiate probably a better price. Now the Big Buddha is definitely worth seeing. It's got a beautiful, spectacular views over all of Phuket, and it is worth seeing. If you've got a drone, definitely fly the drone. It is worth going there. If you're looking for somewhere to eat, you will find a huge array of places. Now you can get all sorts of foods, and it is quite cheap. Definitely recommend it. There's lots of street food everywhere. If you're wanting something a little bit more fancy and maybe you want a bit of a break from Thai food, I would head up to Kamala Beach and go to Grill Bill. Grill Bill is a barbecue place with charcoal barbecue, and the ribs and the steak and all the food is absolutely phenomenal. It is the number one restaurant in Kamala, and it is seriously, you gotta try it. It is spectacular food. Getting around Phuket is quite easy. So if you're going from Patong to Patong Beach or from Patong up to Kamala Beach, I'd suggest to get in the back of a tuk-tuk. Make sure you do negotiate your prices because they can be quite costly, especially if you're going from, say, Patong to Patong Beach. But definitely do that. That is the best way. If you do want to hire a scooter, I would suggest that you do a bit of research on and look at the reviews, just to make sure that you're not going to come up with any issues when you're returning the bike. Now, beaches. Phuket is actually quite a huge island. You can go on a bike ride and head down to Nahan Beach, which is a spectacular beach in the southern part of Phuket. Now, it's not that touristy, so it's really good, but you do need a bike to go out there. If you do want to go for a long bike ride, this is definitely a suggestion worth trying out. If you want to look at Patong Beach or even Qatar Beach is great, but there is lots of Westerners and lots of tourists. But if you also go to the other side of Phuket, there's a million different beaches you can go to. Another great tip, if you haven't been in Phuket before, is island hopping. Phuket is a great spot to leave from to go to many islands. One of them that I would recommend is Phi Phi Island. Now, you can do this in just a day. It is a full day. You will leave early from the marina. You'll jump on a boat with a group of people and you'll hit the water, and it is absolutely a fantastic day. Now, you'll get to your first spot. Lunch will be included. You'll go to other many stops such as Maya Bay. You'll also be able to stop and jump in the water, and then you'll also get to a point at the top lookout of Phi Phi Island, Phi Phi Don, and there'll be an amazing view once you climb the mountain. Now, it is very hot, so make sure you bring lots of water, be hydrated, but once you get to the top lookout, it is absolutely spectacular. You get to see the two bays. It is phenomenal. So you can do that on a day tour. You can book this anywhere in Phuket. You can also book it online before you even get to Thailand. But have a look at the different tour guides and tour groups. Also check out my video of Phi Phi Island at the end of this video. You can watch it up on the right hand corner. I'll also put a description of my video, so please check that out. Phi Phi Island day tour. It is a lot of fun. If you love water and boats, this is definitely a must. If you're into seafood, there's a place in southern Phuket that I would recommend to go and get Thai seafood. It is very authentic and it is very cheap, very well priced. Now, we went to this restaurant and I think there was about 5 of us or 6 of us, and the total bill was about 1200 baht, which is crazy, and the seafood was absolutely spectacular. As you can see, the seafood here, we had about 5 or 6 different dishes, and they were big dishes. The tom yum soup, there was fish, the calamari. It was fantastic. I caught up with a group of friends here, and I would recommend to go to this place absolutely 100%. Temples. Now, there is a lot of temples in Thailand. Some of them are quite hidden. There is one on the hill in Phuket that I recommend. Just look up Google and look at the temples, and you can go to any of them. They're all friendly. They welcome everybody along. Some you can actually bring some gifts to the monks. It is good to go with a Thai person because they can suggest what type of temples to go to, but they're all very friendly and super fantastic. So my last tip for this video is water. Fresh water. Do not drink the local water. Everyone knows that it is obviously common sense and common knowledge. Buy water. It is ridiculously cheap. You can buy it at 7-Eleven. Keep yourself hydrated because you know that obviously it's hot and you're going to need the water. Also, one other quick thing is cheese and ham toasties, or toasties at 7-Eleven. They are seriously awesome. Now, I go only eat Thai food when I'm in Thailand, but every now and then I'll grab one of these toasties and they cook it for you. It is the best. Check this out.
How many money you want tonight? Million baht or not? Oh, no, not sure.
They cook the toasted sandwich for you. That is amazing. So thank you for watching. This is just part 1 of some of my travel tips. Now, this is only Phuket. I'm going to do many more of Thailand. This is just a quick travel tip guide for you on my recommendations. Hope you enjoyed the video, and like, subscribe and share.
I don't know what's happening.
Great recommendation on the bar, buddy.